Balabac is one of the most beautiful islands in the Philippines and has been on my bucket list for the longest time. And even though I moved back to the Philippines almost 6 months ago, I still haven't managed to visit it. Today, I decided that I should finally go see it alongside my two friends Alfonso and Pandhu, who you will meet soon, but for now, let's go to the airport. I accidentally left my ID at home. Out of the two things that I need to go to Palawan, I left one of the two at home. So I had to tell the Grab to turn around, which made us a little bit late for the airport. But yeah, a little bit more stressful than I would have liked, but we're on our way. Finally back to traveling! I'm honestly so excited to be back on an island because I feel like life here is so much more easygoing and laid back, whereas in Manila it can get quite stressful. And I'm excited to meet Pandhu and Alfonso. I have now made it to the hotel room. So this is the place that I will be staying tonight, which in my opinion is pretty solid for a room that only cost me 1,200 pesos. The only problem that I have with this place is that it is directly across the street from a karaoke bar. So I'm not sure how well I will sleep. I will let you guys know tomorrow morning because I am already super tired. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I was wondering if there are any trips going to Balabac.
Tours in Balabac are all cancelled today due to bad weather. I'm so sorry.
Alright, as you just heard, we got some pretty bad news, which is that everything is cancelled. Kind of bummed out. It also didn't help that I had to sleep with this pillow on my head because the karaoke was so loud last night. I was just sleeping like this. As you guys know, I'm pretty resilient to situational changes with my trip. As you know from Mount Pulag, it was far from optimal. Let's try to not let it ruin our trip and keep our moods up. And the first thing I'm gonna do to try to ensure that is get some coffee. We have now made it to one of the best coffee shops in Puerto Princesa, at least from the ones we tried, because it's the only one. But it is a really nice cafe. I would highly recommend it. It's called Gold Cup, and they have really good Wi-Fi, really nice working space, and an out there seated area where you can just chill and have a nice coffee. So would highly recommend this place, and the people are super nice as well.
A life like someone told me I'd never see.
We've already had a pretty productive morning. We managed to get some nice coffee, as you saw. I also managed to get some flip-flops, which was on my shopping list for the day. And I managed to get a new backpack, which is going to be amazing for exploring the island, since using a suitcase on the island isn't usually so convenient. We are now waiting for a driver that is coming to pick us up and is going to bring us to a local tribe here on Palawan. Now, before we get on our quest to make this trip an unforgettable one, let me introduce you guys to the team. All right, for the Palawan trip, we've got Fonsi, yay, who is from Spain, another vlogger.
Yes.
And we have backpacker Tampan, also known as Pandhu.
Yes.
From Indonesia, and we have Kuya Jun, who is going to take us to Port Barton and a local tribe. Maybe it will make up for missing out on Balabac.
It will be a good alternative. I think it was not good that we couldn't go to Balabac. It was a dream,
Yeah, for sure.
But it's gonna be amazing. We're gonna make up for it.
Let's get going. After a 2-hour drive north of Puerto Princesa, we have now made it to the Batak Tribe hike, because they actually live in the forest of Palawan. And the first thing that we have to do is cross this river. Over there you can actually see a carabao that's just watching us, as if we're really dumb because we are struggling with our shoes, not getting them wet and stuff. Okay, then I guess I'll just walk through the water. In theory, it actually just cleaned my shoes.
Oh, cool.
So after 3 rivers and maybe a 30-minute walk,
Yeah.
we have apparently almost arrived. There's one more river left to cross. So bets, guys. You say it's an hour?
I think 45 minutes.
Okay, and you say it's...
I think
we're
that-
almost there. We're
Yeah, I
basically...
think the total hike should be 30 minutes.
Okay,
So maybe 10 minutes more?
let's see. For me, one of the most beautiful things here in the Philippines when you get to the provinces is seeing how creative they get with making their basketball courts. So here we have a random pitch which is not even made of anything where you can bounce a basketball in theory. And they just made these boards out of wood. Sports played such a big role in my childhood that I like seeing it with other kids. Really beautiful. All right, we're now testing if we could, in theory, if we had a ball, dunk in these basketball hoops.
Are we?
Do you think you could do it?
No, not right now. It's gonna look silly. Oh, you go.
Okay. If I make it, you try?
No. It's gonna, like, I won't be able to dunk. No. You're taller. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna try it. I'm gonna embarrass myself.
So we have now actually already made it to the tribe and they're already playing the music with the drums and it's super cool. What an experience. This is a pretty crazy experience, huh?
Yes.
I think I've never had something like this before, especially here in the Philippines. Like, this is so new for me.
Same. Being surrounded by the traditional ways of living, it's same.
And all the little kids as well. I feel like it's such an honor to have been allowed to dance with them, even though I had no idea what to do or the steps that they were doing. So I actually met this girl here who is half German. Do you speak any German?
No, my
No.
dad's not teaching me.
Okay. Can you translate for all of them that we think this place is super beautiful
Yes.
and you have a very beautiful home? Good job. Thank you so much.
Can you drink it?
Probably.
Go drink it. No.
Next shot is you on the toilet. Oh! What an amazing experience that was. It was such a cool thing to get an insight into how the tribe here lives. It was really, really special for us to get to see that and be a part of it for at least half an hour. So blown away by their kindness and their smiles and their willingness to try to teach us to dance.
Yeah. That was amazing. You know, they basically invited us. They shared with us this tradition instead of just having it as a kind of a way of saying, okay, this is kind of stepping into our culture. No, they wanted to share, and that was beautiful of them. It's beautiful.
I was already saying on Fonsi's vlog that everybody understands a smile.
Yes.
And when I was flying the drone and the kids were laughing and watching,
Yeah.
and it felt like we were all playing this video game with this toy. So it's just such a beautiful experience. All of us can agree that we would highly recommend it.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah?
It is.
Totally recommend it, and a once in a lifetime opportunity, definitely.
Yeah, I agree. So if you do come to Palawan and your Balabac trip gets cancelled, don't worry, we got you covered. Come here and see what life is all about. Super beautiful. Now we're on our way back back, heading to Port Barton, which is where we're gonna keep our trip going.
Yes, let's go.
This is actually pretty cute. Behind me you can see one of the schools here, or maybe the school here. From what I heard, they're actually learning English at the moment because they were spelling out the word make, and she was like, and then the whole class was like, and then the next was ah, and then everyone repeated, and in the end they all said make together. Super cute. After getting back to Manila, I decided to reach out to the Batak Tribe Visitor Center to ask how people could support the tribe should they want to. They told me that bringing food, coffee, or monetary donations are always very welcome, and when I asked more specifically what would actually help the kids, I was told that they like making necklaces out of colorful beads, so I guess that would help. Personally, I think that pencils, books, and other school supplies would also be very useful, considering there's a school located right next to the tribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in Port Barton next week.